This ends now.
You can't defeat me! What was it you said to me the last time we fought? Yes.
Overlord?
It ends now.
Boy, do I gotta say, Ninjago right now, at this current moment, in 2022, the season of Crystalized, I still haven't remembered the number season at this point. Boy, this latest season of Ninjago has got to be absolutely incredible. And honestly, it's because of this dude on the screen right here. I made a video like 3 weeks back or whatever it was now. The Overlord on Ninjago is back. First time back since Ninjago rebooted, which was 2014. That was a long time ago. That was 8 years ago. He's finally back, and they're just going all out with the references and the nostalgia for Ninjago. And at this point, I'm welcoming all of it. I don't even really care anymore. I am just let it all happen, man. I love this. I love all these different references. I love just the connectivity back to Ninjago of old and of new. It links it so well. I mean, we had in this latest episode, I don't even remember, what is it, 16? Something like that, of Crystalized. The Overlord has finally been unleashed by the golden weapons, and I mean, in that episode, they had all the villains fighting the ninja, and, you know, Wu, Pixel, Skylar, Nia. They had them fighting at the monastery. You know, you had Pythor there alongside, basically a bunch of the new villains in the mechanic and all this. You know, it's mostly new villains if you think about it. In the new Wild Brain era of Ninjago, it's the new villains, but they had Pythor alongside as well. That was really cool to see. And I mean, Pythor is just kind of, he hasn't done much, but most of the villains haven't really done much, to be completely honest, except for Harumi. And that's also another villain that's kind of from the Will film era of Ninjago. So you have the Overlord, you have Harumi, and you have Pythor, and then you have, I'm not even going to name them right now, I don't know their specific names, all of them. You have like the Mechanic, Asphira, yeah, you got all of them. And it's just really, really cool to see the big combination here, finally, of all these stories. Really, really nice to see. Again, I don't know the full story of Crystalized just yet, but I really love what they're doing. I really love what they're doing. This whole scene here with the Overlord, Lloyd finally seeing that there he is. The Overlord is back. I mean, it would have been kind of cool to see Zane's reaction. We're still going to see that probably. Hopefully we get a pretty interesting reaction from Zane, considering he was the one who took the Overlord out last. But in this scene, man, this reference to Lloyd and his defeat, and him defeating the Overlord back in Ninjago Season 2. This was 2012. Like, I'm over here feeling nostalgic for this reference now. This isn't like a reference that happened, something that happened a few years ago, and like, let's say, with Harumi, the stuff that happened in season 8 and 9. No, this is a reference to, like, this is the OG Ninjago. Okay, we're linking back to those stories now. Now, I'm not saying we always kind of do at some points, but this one just, I don't know. Maybe it's just because the Overlord's my favorite character, man, but this is incredible. It was such an impactful moment, that final battle at the end of Season 2, because it's such a special moment, because it was supposed to be the end of Ninjago, if you guys remember. Way back in 2012, they were ending it. They were ending it after Season 2. I don't know why they were going to do that, but they were. They were going to end it. That big final battle, they called it the final battle because it was the end. It was the end. But Ninjago was just that popular, and they brought it back. And with bringing it back, they brought back the Overlord. And then he was defeated by Zane. And now he's back again. And, it's actually kind of cool to see more interactions between Lloyd and the Overlord. The Overlord didn't really get necessarily... I suppose we got some interactions between them because the Overlord was chasing Lloyd down in Season 3. But, the dynamic between... I'd love to see more interactions with Lloyd and the Overlord. They were always more just kind of fighting. There's never been much of a deep conversation. It'd be kind of interesting to see a conversation between Lloyd and the Overlord going into the later episodes here. I don't know what they're going to do, but there he is, man. He's back. And I gotta say, I did really like the shadowy the version of him behind the crystal beforehand. I think it was a little more ominous, but it is Scott McNeil. He is back as the Overlord as well, or the Crystal King. Let's just say that, because that is his name that he's going by now. He is going by the Crystal King, but I can't stop saying Overlord. It's the Overlord. There he is. I mean, his look in this is a little interesting, okay? I'm not a big fan of like the big, I don't even know what you call it. Looks like an animal face mask thing he's wearing. I don't know if you consider that like an Oni type shaped mask. I don't know. It's like something new they're doing for him, and it seems like it is his face. I don't know yet. It does move with him as he speaks. His eyes, give off emotions and everything like that. It's not like a still. It moves. His face moves. His eyes move. They glow and everything like that. So I'm assuming that is his actual face, his actual look. So I don't think any mask will actually come off. Unlike the minifigure, it's not totally accurate. You need a head underneath for the actual physical product. But I'm just saying, who knows? Maybe we will have like a mask come off. But I'm just going to assume this is the Overlord's look, his official facial look. And his design is really cool. I really always love that purple gold dynamic he is giving, and I'm excited to see where we're going with this. But the Overlord, he's made another grand return in this latest Ninjago episode. I need to make a video. God, this is just so incredible. I honestly never thought we'd see this. This is really cool. This is really, really cool. And the references and the theme, they're playing the Overlord's theme throughout the scenes. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, that's my video this time around. I needed to talk about it. He's back again. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him going forward. But, oh man, he is back, guys. He is back.